I love this game, dude. What's going on? Oh, she's going shopping.
ご主人様とお買い物。最近はご主人が全然お買い物連れて行ってくれなかったから。
Is that right?
ショコラのテンションが青天井。にゃー。バニラだって実はウキウキしてるくせに。ほーら、ほっぺふにふにしちゃうぞ。おい、ショコラくすぐった。にゃ、ダメ。
You'll bother those around us, so try not to get too carried away, you two. Since the refrigerator was empty, we headed to the nearby shopping district to buy groceries. From brand-name clothing stores to supermarkets, there was an array of stores. There was even a drugstore with daily necessities amongst them. If you come here, we just have about everything. That was how the real estate agent had recommended this place to me. Wait, don't you two go shopping with Shigure often?
しぐれちゃんとご主人様じゃ全然違うんです。はあ、ご主人はほんとご主人たる自覚がなくて困る。
Hey, first of all, Shigure is your master.
しぐれちゃんもご主人様だけど、しぐれちゃんはしぐれちゃんなんです。だからご主人様はご主人様なんです。全然違うでしょ。ね、ね。
Is it?
理屈になってないけど熱意は伝わる。
Oh, my
さ
ears.
すがはショコラ。パチパチパチ。
Never mind then. Anyhow, keep it down inside the store, okay? I parted from the two of them. I decided to hurry on ahead.
ご主人様、シャンプーはこれがいいってしぐれちゃんが言ってましたよ。
Oh, is that right?
これ毛並みがサラサラになるし、すごく甘くていい匂いがする。
But that's stuff for you two to use. I don't need it, so put it down and come over here.
ご主人様、ひどい。ひどいぶった切りようです。よしよし、ショコラ泣かないの。ご主人はひどい人だね。
Don't just say that and then toss it in the basket all nonchalantly.
ガードが硬い。
I had to be on guard with them or they would sneak something in when I wasn't paying attention. They even tried to grab another basket for themselves at the supermarket earlier. It was apparent to me how dreadful an idea was when they decided to come along.
ごめんなさい、ご主人様。久しぶりのご主人様とのお買い物でテンション上がっちゃって。猫は素直だから仕方ないね。ご主人も素直になればいいのに。
It has nothing to do with being honest, I'm telling you. Don't put the shampoo in the basket like that. Put it back.
保証です。お願いします、ご主人様。何とぞショコラたちのシャンプーを買ってください。シャンプーもない家に帰るのは悲しい。ね。あ の猫ちゃんたちシャンプーもろくに買ってもらえないのかしら。かわいそうに。猫虐待で通報した方がいいんじゃないのかしら、あれ。
Don't put some act on to confuse the customers around us. Seriously. We'd only just moved here. But suddenly we already had this disapproving glares. Oh my god, English is hard, dude. But suddenly we already had disapproving glares directed upon us.
ご主人様とのお出かけは楽しいです。思わずニャンニャン言いたくなっちゃいますね。ニャンニャン。私たちのものは何も買ってくれなかったけど。
Besides, I nearly got reported. After that, it was the same sort of exchange at the supermarket. The whole thing was so awkward that I don't think I can visit that shopping district for a while. Well, I guess you could say that was the cute side of cat girls.
あっちからすごくいい匂いがする。本当だ。すごく香ばしくていい匂いがします、ご主人様。
It definitely does. What is this smell? I turned towards the source of it. I think I blended it right. Oh, sorry.
いらっしゃいませ。美味しい出来たてのたこ焼きいかがですか？熱々で鰹節たっぷりのたこ焼きいかがですか？あ、猫のたこ焼き屋さんだ。珍しいですね、ご主人様。本当だ。小さい子猫ちゃん、かわいい。
It was a cat girl younger than Chokoro and Banira. She waved her tiny hands as she politely drew customers in. In human terms, she looked like she was about 12 or 13 years old. In cat years, she was about 6 months old. The cat girl noticed us and ran over.
猫のお姉ちゃんだ。私と一緒だね。にゃんにゃん。うん、一緒だね。にゃんにゃん。喉ゴロゴロしてあげちゃおう。ゴロゴロ。子猫は無邪気で超かわいい。半端ない。私はなでなでしてあげちゃう。なでなで。
すみません、うちの猫が。あの猫ちゃんたちの飼い主さん？
The owner of the food stand greeted us. Yes, I am. Well, to be more exact, my little sister is their owner.
すごく可愛くてお利口な猫ちゃんたちだね。愛想もいいし、言葉もしっかりしてるし、うちのはまだ7ヶ月なんだけどね。もうちょっとしたらあんな風にちゃんとしてくれるのかな。
The food stand owner had a wry smile on her face, like she was talking about a mischievous child of hers. At a glance, it was understandable that seeing a young cat girl made it so easy to overlook these things. Mine were originally strays, so I don't know exactly how old they are. The veterinarian said that they were twins and were now 9 months old. My little sister is actually quite the education freak. Back then they were really noisy, but it was all worth it.
しぐれちゃんがちゃんとお勉強教えてくれたんです。いい子になれるようにって。
Why is this the thing? I can't handle that.
厳しい。でもおかげさまでいろいろと覚えた。
そうなんだ。いいご主人様なのね。
あ、でもご主人様はご主人様なんです。しぐれちゃんはしぐれちゃんですから。ね、ご主人様。通訳すると、しぐれは大事な友達。ご主人って呼ぶのはこっちのご主人だけってことで。
愛されてるんだね、ご主人様は。
Well, I am grateful. She slightly nudged me with her elbow. I responded with an embarrassed, forced smile. Hearing this kind of stuff in public sure was embarrassing.
子猫ちゃん、ちょっと上向いてごらん。上？ほう？月あり。ゴロゴロゴロ。ゴロゴロゴロ。
The three of them were getting along very well. The food stand owner looked fondly at them from nearby.
うちの子ももともと野良だったんだよね。今日みたいにたこ焼き売ってたらお腹空かせて寄ってきてさ、そのまま拾って 今じゃ自分の娘みたいなもんになってさ、店まで手伝ってくれるようになってね。人型猫が流行したこともあったけど、普通の猫の何倍も飼うのが大変だからね。
Her words seemed tinged with blame and worry. She grumbled, letting out a sigh. Not that long ago, it wasn't rare to see a stray humanoid cat just wandering throughout the town. But now, it was more likely for one to see humanoid cats that were well loved by their owners. Since the amount of unfortunate humanoid cats had decreased, there were more of a balance, and owners were quite elated.
ほんと責任感のない連中ばっかりで嫌気もさすけど、でもそいつらのおかげで可愛い娘に会えたのかなって思うと何とも言えないけどね。
It was a bright and honest laugh. I nodded in agreement. That is true. This must be like how pets find their way back to their owners. I smiled at such an uncharacteristic thought of me.
あ、そうだった。お姉ちゃんたち、たこ焼きはいかがですか？熱々で大きいたこが入ってて、すっごく美味しいですよ。すっごく美味しいたこ焼き。でもこれから帰ってご飯だから。ご主人が作ってくれるから。ごめん。
Chokora and Banira's shoulders drooped downheartedly. As they hung on their heads, I rubbed them from behind. I took a look at the little takoyaki seller. Okay, 3 orders of takoyaki. Can you do that for me?
たこ焼き3つ？
Her large eyes blinked as if she tilted her head in confusion. Yeah, for me, Chokora, and Banira. Can you do that for me?
はい、たこ焼き3つですね。ご主人様、オーダーです。たこ焼き3つ。ご主人様。
It's gonna take some time to get home and make food after all. Besides, I want to try the takoyaki here too.
はい、そこらも、もうお腹が切なくグーグー泣いてました。すごく嬉しいです。ご主人かっこいい。しぐれがいつもツンデレ実刑はいいものですと言ってるだけのことある。
Tsundere older brother. I don't even know. I love that. Wait, what does that mean?
はいはい。じゃあこっちにあるメニュー好きなトッピングと味選んでね。うちの猫が遊んでもらった分サービスさせてもらっちゃうよ。
ありがとうございます。ショコラはマヨネーズかかってるのが好きです。ありがたくいただきます。ペコリ。私は明太子チーズがいい。
My question was completely ignored. Well, I guess it shouldn't let me bother me, huh? I wondered about that as I looked at Chokora and Banira, happily awaiting their takoyaki in front of the food stand. Banira. I love that noise. I want to download that or something. Make that a ringtone. It's so satisfying. Like, I don't understand. I still can't get a hold of her. Were there guests over today? When I checked the clock, it was past 10 o'clock already. Since then, I tried calling Shigure several times, but I could not get through to her. And just like that, it had already gotten this late. I've never gone this long without hearing from Shigure. I really didn't understand my family schedule at all.
ご主人様、ご主人様、久しぶりに一緒にお風呂入りましょう。お背中流してあげますから。
What? Wait, what did she just say?
私たちの発育が良くなってからお風呂入れてくれなくなった。ご主人のエロ。
That's him being a good master. You two haven't even grown that much. What are you talking about?
にゃにゃにゃ、にゃんですか。ショコラとバニラはもう立派なレディー猫だってしぐれちゃんが言ってましたし。その発言がセクハラ。猫の尊厳を踏みにじってる。それにショコラは今くらいがアイデンティティ。
Bonita, you're the one that's changing the subject. In any case, don't worry about the bath. You need to get ready to go home.
帰る支度？ショコラの家はご主人様のお家ですけども。ショコラの隣がわらと。ご主人かっこいい。なんか妙に男前に見えてきた。
That's an attempt to stay. Stop feigning ignorance, you two. Cut that out. The two of them looked my way, about to distract me again. Since Shigure isn't picking up, I'll take you two home. So get ready to leave. Chokora and Bonita turned away from me and cast their gazes downwards, returning home on the same day I had moved out. It seemed to be such a stupid idea that I did hesitate a bit. There was no other way, nor was there time for excuses. I looked towards Chokora and Bonita as they hung their heads in silence and continued on. Listen up, you two. I'm gonna open my bakery. I've got no one to rely on, so I don't know how things will turn out. With all that's going on, I don't know if I could take care of you two. Get it? I mean, it's already gonna be difficult enough just looking after myself. It was a quiet voice I could barely hear. Chokora said something with her head down. What'd you say? I came closer and asked her to repeat herself.
ショコラは絶対に帰りません。そんなこと言うご主人様は嫌いです。
What? Ah, mate. Oi, Chokora!
私もダットのごとく、いや、脱猫のごとく離脱。
What? Ah, wait! Stop! Bonita, why are you running away too?
ほらほら、ご主人様、こっちですよ。ショコラはこちらにございます。
It's dangerous, so stop running around. If you fall, you'll get hurt.
猫にそんな心配はご不要。人型でも猫は猫。さささ。
Maybe so in Chokora's case, but aren't you bad with physical activity? Come on, I got you now, Chokora.
ご主人様のエッチ、どこ触ってるんですか？ご主人、ショコラの胸もろ触ってる。もうわしづかみ。
I am not. It's because you two are thinking. It's because you two are running around.
にゃーん、隙ありです。
Hey, stop it! You're still gonna run? I've got you now, Bonita.
ちょこちょこちょこちょこちょ。
What? Chokora, stop! Really, stop! Choco!
ナイスアシスト、ショコラ。ささ。
Like I said, stop running! The two of them didn't listen to a word I said as they continued to mess with me. And that was how the first night went. For now, I'll let you stay, but only for tonight. I don't have guest beds or futons, okay? While all that was happening, 11 o'clock became midnight. Even if I took them home, everyone was sure to be asleep by now. The one glimmer of hope I had, that Shigure would call me back, didn't happen. So I decided that taking them home tonight was my first priority.
もちろんご主人様のベッドで寝ます。
Interesting.
私もご主人のベッドで我慢する。
Cleverly, they had even brought pajamas. Just how much planning went into their schemes anyway? Really, if you two sleep there, where will I?
一緒に寝てくれないんですか？この子に及んで。ご主人は人の男子なのに往生際が悪い。順番はご主人、ショコラ、私でいい。にゃー、ご主人様とバニラに囲まれて幸せにゃー。
Don't get ahead of yourself, you two. A single bed for 3 people is too crowded.
じゃあ押しかけたのはショコラたちですし、ここでいいですよ。猫らしく丸まって寝ますし。贅沢は言わない私たち、超けなげ。猫の鏡。こんな感じで。
I watched the two of them lie down and curl up on the floor of an empty room without even curtains. That's way too pitiful a sight to be called praiseworthy.
お引っ越ししたばかりで段ボールたくさんありますよね。お家作ったら
Oh, Sink, I believe you.
たし、なんとかなる気がする。
She's either avoiding or there's something I don't know yet. But I will probably get hinted on it soon. That's something only strange people say. Where did these cat girls get this information from anyway? Well, they've probably read a lot of books and watched TV in Shigure's room. Chokora isn't good with the kanji characters, so she only reads picture books though. Don't spoil anything, Sink. That's all I can ask for. I'm waiting for this game to blow me out of the water. Ah, whatever. You two go sleep in my bed. It still gets pretty cold at night in April after all.
そしたらご主人様はどうするんですか？ショコラの隣？
I'm going to sleep on the sofa in the living room. The sofa can fit one person and there's air conditioning in there if I need it.
ダメですよ。それならショコラがソファーで寝ますから。ご主人様はバニラと一緒にお布団で寝てください。私こそソファーのが落ち着く。ショコラとご主人でベッド使えばいい。
They move quickly towards me like lions catching their prey. I placed my hands on their heads and spoke in a clear and stern manner. Listen up. I will sleep on the sofa, and you two will sleep on the bed. Those are your master's orders. Understood.
ご主人様。ご主人。
I said it like that deliberately. The two of them looked as if they wanted to say something, but they hesitated. They lowered their heads apologetically.
ごめんなさい。ご主人様。ごめんなさい。ご主人。
They mustered out. They looked like they were on the verge of tears. Their obedience had exact opposite of the effect I expected. It filled me with guilt. I felt a prickling sensation in my chest. The pain that left me as I sighed and rubbed the two of them on the head. Come on, get going.
はい。
Good night. If anything happens, call for me right away.
はい。おやすみなさい。ご主人様。おやすみ、ご主人。
I gently rubbed the heads of the two dispirited cat girls once more. I see you in the morning. Imagine if he was smiling like that, dude. With that said, I turned the lights off in the room.
ご主人様。本当にごめんなさい。迷惑をかけてしまって。
Her vanishing voice echoed slightly in the darkened room. The pain in my heart from before became even sharper. I swallowed that pain and replied cheerfully. It's okay. Your face cam is Is that better, Sink? That should probably do it. That shouldn't be too bad, right?
ご主人様。
Now then, go to sleep. The real question is how it's gonna miss some of the words though, that's the problem. I gotta make my face cam smaller. That should do it for now. I really shouldn't act on my emotions, huh? I laid down upon the sofa. I sighed while staring at the ceiling. If I gave into my emotions, the result would just lead to more sadness. If I used kind or hopeful words, they would all end up as lies. It's pretty uncool of me to be so passive like this. While I continued to pile on insults and make excuses for my actions, you went to sleep. Oh, are they about to play that beautiful sound?
Nekopara.
Oh!
その件に関してはショコラとバニラの意思を尊重したいと思います。ショコラとバニラがちゃんと納得したら迎えに行きますので。
Alright, Sync. I think I'm gonna have to end it for tonight, dude. I feel horrible. Alright, dude, I'm gonna end it for now, but you know how this works, Sync. We continue tomorrow night. I'm gonna figure out how to get this anime channel to work. It's gonna be so cool, man. I could just go back and forth on both channels. I'm gonna have crazy it's gonna be awesome, dude. But yo, Sync, I'll see you later. You know how this goes. Stay safe, have a good time, sleep, and if you watch hentai, don't tell me about it. But yeah, see you later, dude. Have a good night.